What's up, guys? It's Motorco. Alright, so we got a little bit of a busy schedule going on tonight. Gonna be streaming. I pulled Cloud first class today, Soldier first class today on the Japanese server. I want to kind of mess around with him and do some things there. I also want to do some top 500 tower attempts. I'm still barely hanging on to the top 500. I'm at kill 101. Everybody's at kill 100 right now. It's probably going to be 101 by tomorrow, possibly even 102. I don't know. I didn't expect it to get this high, but it has. So as a result, I'm kind of forced into doing a couple more attempts in the tower. So let's get started with that, and then we'll get into some of the December event talk. I've already released a couple of videos concerning that. If you want to check those out, you're more than welcome to. So here's my deck that I've been using at the moment. I got Cursed with 2 Poo-Poos and Fat Chocobo. I know a lot of people are probably sitting there scratching their heads at that one, like, Motoco, how the heck is that a thing? Like, how does this even work? Well, basically, the premise is to get your ultimate up for haste. And then from there, matter of fact, I'm probably just going to auto this guy because I don't really need to pay attention to him. Pretty easy, and I don't think I'm going to have too many problems with it. So, the best way to get through Tower Level 99, just for my viewers and my viewers only, and is to use the curse card with 2 Poo-Poos and Fat Choco. That's really, and honestly, like, just auto attack like crazy. That's really the best way to go about it. Yeah, M&R is very good. It'll save you a lot of problems. I had a feeling that M&R was going to be like a thing for this particular tower. But I knew that the card was not going to last. Be good for another month or two. But outside of that, like, it's not really going to last. And as a result, I don't know if it was worth pulling for. Especially considering the amount of tickets that you had to put into the whole process to be able to get M&R. The AI is being a little stupid, so I'm going out here a little bit. But I will not auto for the Tomberries. It's just this guy. He's water. I literally should have no problems beating this guy. It's just gonna take a while. We're gonna be here for a while. You guys are gonna be watching my auto battle go for a little bit. So in the meantime, let me talk about some of the stuff that's coming out. I totally missed. I had meant to show people in my my preview video for the Kakatar region the drops that drop in the Kakatar region. I'm going to go back and do that. I totally forgot that to put that into that video, so I apologize for that. The reason why a lot of these setups are working, and I really feel bad for all the other classes, right? Because the way this tower is set up, it is basically designed to ensure that Dancer is like the #1 job to use. And the reason I say that is because the Tomberries lock out the one element that does not heal Dancer. So as a result, yes, you have problems putting your resistances up, but you can fix that with your ultimate, right? And then you just drive away the orbs, and, you know, oh yeah, you're welcome, Squiggy. I appreciate the support and everything. Let me know if there's anything that you really want to see and stuff like that. But the main reason why the 4-wall setup and just Dancer in general works is because, again, it locks out the one element that does not heal Dancer. So any damage that you take, you can heal instantly in one turn with 11 actions. There's almost no way you don't heal yourself full. It's pretty ridiculous, actually, when you think about it. So it doesn't matter how many times the boss hits you, as long as he doesn't kill you. And then you can just heal yourself back up to full, and it's just really ridiculous. The auto attack feature makes it really stupid on levels like this, where you're fighting against 3 water bosses in a row. So some let me talk about some things that were successful for this tower, because I feel like I'm rambling a little bit. I apologize. So Scholar was pretty successful. I managed to get most of the progress that I've made was used. I used a Scholar 4. A lot of the progress was also made on Magus or Mage, or I guess Warlock now, whatever you want to call them. Mage was actually very good for this, and it was one of the better classes until it just couldn't survive anymore. Basically, there's a point at level 100, the Talon Berries will get 3 actions per turn. Okay? And the only way to get around that is to have slow or have high survivability. That's really the only way to get around it. Because if you just try to nuke them and you try to get them down, you're not going to be able to in time, and he's going to kill you. And plus, your heals can't keep up with the damage coming in, so it just makes it really rough. So as a result, the Mage class has kind of petered out a little bit. Black Mage was very strong. I did Black Mage to get to I think I used Black Mage to get the kill for 99. And then for 100, and then I used Dancer to get the kill for 101. So I'm trying to get kill 102 at the moment, just to give myself a little bit more buffer between me and the rest of the server, just to ensure that I stay in the top 500. If I don't get the top 500 for whatever reason, I won't feel bad about it. This tower was very, very hard, and it was extremely specific. It favored one specific class with one specific setup very heavily, and as a result, I don't like this tower. I just don't. Plus the rewards, while they would be nice to have, it's not something that you're gonna miss out on. Maybe the 20 ability tickets are pretty important, I guess, because 5 stars are coming out. Ability tickets are the only way to level up V and F, so I guess you could say that's kind of important. But anyways, another thing that I wanted to share with you is, when you go to do your 5-star augments, don't do when you go to do your 5-star augments, don't do oh, what was I gonna say? Oh my goodness, I apologize. Having a brain fart right now. When you do your 5-star augments, don't do max summons, because max summons are hella inefficient. What you can do is you can just buy cards with ability tickets and do it at a lesser. I think that'll save you a lot of ability tickets in the long run. To get from level 8 to level 10 is some ridiculous amount of ability tickets, like 150 to 175 or something like that, to be guaranteed. I personally, I'd rather just spend 50 ability tickets and do the fusion at like 30%, and hopefully I can get it done that way. So, anyways, some of the December events that are coming out that I'm really excited for is obviously Chapter 3 Part 2. The 5-star augmentations are going to be amazing. I can't wait for those. There's a lot of support cards that I want to get to 5-star. The force cards are the main ones that I really want to get to 5-star first and get the abilities unlocked for those. That's going to create a lot of value for me in multiplayer for the attacker role that I plan on playing pretty heavily. I'll probably focus on breaker and attacker at the same time, and those will be my my two primary roles. I'm not really sure. I haven't really, I've tried to think about it, and I haven't been able to find any cards that I really want to get to 5-star outside of the support cards. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend most of my elixirs on my support cards to try and get those done and get those out of the way. And then worry about my damage cards a little bit later. We'll see. I don't know if that's actually a strategy I'm going to employ yet. I still have a lot to consider in that area. Does anybody have any questions about what's possibly coming, or like the Dissida job that's coming out is actually pretty good. It's a little slightly better than Black Mage is. I believe it has the same elements as Black Mage. I'm not 100% on that. I'd have to look because I don't remember off the top of my head. But why am I getting so many hearts? Anyways, this guy's almost dead. I'm gonna have to take over manual control here in just a second. Something that they didn't talk about is there's some sort of happy holiday event or something like that going on. They kind of hinted at it in the server on the Taiwanese stream. I'm not pushing. I'm already in the top 500. I'm not pushing anybody out. I'm trying to stay in. What are you talking about? I don't want. Look, I don't want to climb. I really don't. I hate doing these fights. I really hate having to do this stuff. And I just messed up and cast curse early, which is not good. But we'll recover. It'll be fine. So this is the one reason why I can't auto this fight, is because I don't want this guy casting poo-poos on me and doing all kinds of crazy nonsense. Otherwise, you'd be able to auto this. You don't want him to cast curse too many times either, because once the diminishing returns gets to a certain point, you can't cast it anymore. It's just no good. All cards are going to allow the Final Fantasy Record Keeper cards to go to 5 stars initially, but I don't see why not. I really don't. Like, at this point in the game, what is going to happen in the next month or two is, like, the power level of cards is going to rise exponentially. We're going to start getting more towards what the Japanese server has. I mean, we're not going to be anywhere near their power level, obviously, but we're definitely going to be getting a lot better cards and a lot better situations going on. The Final Fantasy VII event kind of introduces some very big VNF style nuke cards I think it also introduces multi-hit cards, but I don't know. I don't know for sure about that one. That might not be until Final Fantasy 13 or something like that. Um, I'm gonna have to double check up on that. So this is why this setup is like so busted. Basically, anything that you need, you can get. And as you can see, like even if I had the only thing that having four wall would do for me in this scenario would be to speed up the fight. Like that's it. Because you're not worried about break, okay? And as a matter of fact, it's bad to break him. You don't want to break him, because the more you break him, the more your curse is going to get resisted, and the more potential chances he has to cast karma. So you're kind of not really pushing for breaks that much. I say that as I break him, but you're not really pushing for breaks. You're just trying to push to end the fight. And for that reason, that's the reason why four wall is a good spell. Because it really just accelerates things for you and makes it a little bit faster. That's really all it does. The main things that make this thing work are the dancer's heal drives and the fact that he gets haste off his ultimate and his ultimate giving rainbow orbs. It's just like a trifecta of goodness that you just can't beat with any other class. And that's the main reason why Dancer's good. It has nothing really much to do with the cards. You're just playing hyper defensive and spamming auto attacks. That's really all you're doing. You have a 6 summon with getting Final Fantasy 10 cards. I'm not sure, man. I don't know if you want to get them at this point. Like, it's kind of late in the month. The Final Fantasy 7 event is coming out soon. It really depends on what your situation is. Like, if you can afford to put some money into the game next month when Final Fantasy 7 comes out, then by all means, like, do what you want to do. But if you're like a free-to-play player and you're struggling right now and all you have is your 6 summon tickets, then I'd probably hold on to them, because the Final Fantasy 10 cards are worth summoning for if it's not like going to drain your resources. Yeah, they're fast learner cards as well. The Final Fantasy 10 cards, they can't go any higher than what they already are. So as a result, their value kind of diminishes over time. YRP though is a very good source of haste if you don't have Hermes already. If you do have Hermes, then again, that reduces some of the value you're going to get out of doing greater ability summons. So, I mean, it just kind of further reduces the value you're going to get. I hope that answers your question. I know that's kind of a vague explanation. There's so much good stuff coming out in January, February though, and like I just don't know, man. It'd be really hard to sell me on spending much of anything over the next month or two. Alright, so this is the situation where you cast Curse right here. Cast Curse, make sure you got your barrier up, make sure you got full stacks of everything, and then wait for Karma. because he's going to cast Karma after you break him almost every time. He didn't do it that time though. I think somebody said it was like a 50-50 chance is what I've heard. Somebody can maybe verify that for me if they know exact numbers or solid numbers or something like that. What's up, Lord? How's it going, man? Yeah, the jobs that are coming out within the next couple of months are much better than anything you can do with those summon tickets. I promise you that. The tier 2 jobs are very good jobs. Priest is like Dancer. It's like Priest is like Mage's answer to Dancer, and it's like Dancer 2.0 basically. It's like Dancer with better stats. It's insane. It's really good. Yeah, this is kind of what the tower events are, man. It's like at first it's all about damage, and then it turns into all about survivability. I really hope sincerely that the competition is not this tight, but I have a feeling it will be moving on into the future. I really have a hard. I can't believe so many people made it past Kill 99, because that was a very hard wall to get by. And I don't know. I mean, that was just a tough wall for me. So something that. So Ace, the jobs that are coming in a couple of months, so I fully expect it to be a job batch. Plus, I'm almost positive we're going to get the Final Fantasy VII event next month. If not, we'll get it in February. Because I'm doing this Final Fantasy VII event on the Japanese server, and there's not a whole lot of advanced mobs. It's not a very hard area in terms of difficulty for the Japanese server. And as a result, I feel like an 8-panel job that the 8-panel basic jobs that we have right yeah, a lot of people are having a tremendous amount of problems post tower level 100. Basically what happens is the boss goes from having 2 actions per turn to having 3 actions per turn, and that third action usually is the one that kills you, especially if you're trying to nuke him down. He'll just kill you. There's the karma, and because I had curse up, it didn't do full damage, so I was able to survive it. And that's the reason why you carry curse for this, and you got to make sure that you put curse up every time you break him. Yeah, you definitely need max water resist for this. Like hands down. Like if you don't have max water resist, then you can't do it. Again, like I don't like these tower events just because they require such specific setups and such specific compositions to perform well. It really excludes a good portion of the community. So. Yeah, I mean, that could be the new threshold. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just need to be able to get past this, to be totally honest with you, because I really feel like people are going to stop at 100. There's not too many people that are going to compete with the top 500 in terms of getting to 100 kills. 100 is pretty freaking hard. A lot of people have given up, mostly on the tower as well. I've read a lot of comments saying that people are giving up. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for Final Fantasy 15 being released in conjunction with people learning the difficulty of this, to kind of increase apathy and hopefully allow me to finish in the top 500. We'll see. So I've already broken him quite a few times. Over boosting Titus. Yeah, that doesn't sound worth it. Make sure I got my water resistances up. Make sure I'm at max hit points in case I don't kill him. And he does that. So the last boss is a little bit more tricky because you have to make sure you're able to survive the knife hits in conjunction with the karma, which can be kind of challenging. One thing you can do to kind of help yourself out in this tower is to make sure that you always kind of leave some water seeds up. And the best way to do that is to manipulate your drives. Because if you can get him to evaporate water once a turn, then you're going to be really far ahead. You just have to be careful, make sure that you keep your resistances as high as possible at all times. There's a lot of speculation flying around about how they're handling the heresy jobs. I'm not sure if they're going to do all three or if they're just doing one at a time or what they're doing. But it looks as if this is the heresy mage. I'm not sure, man. Like, I fell asleep during the Taiwan stream, so I wasn't able to watch them actually demonstrate gameplay. Another thing to kind of consider is try and save your heart orbs if possible before you use your ultimate, and then that way you can use your ultimate for resistances and you can get a full heal on yourself. That's probably a good trick. That could have been the mage as well. Like, that picture is really vague. If you look at the mage's uniform, he's got the horns just like the knight does, which is why I say that. Alright, so he's got Debrave up on me. I don't really want to use my ultimate while that's up, because I need the damage to get this fight done. So I'm just going to kind of chill right now. I do need to get haste up though, because otherwise he's going to wreck me. So we'll go ahead and ult now. Gotta get curse up. Drive hearts. So this is basically the fight right here. It takes for freaking ever. I use my water poo-poo there because I have a suspicion that if you use a water attack on him, it calms him down, similar to the chocobos, and he's less likely to hit you with a karma effect later on. That's not confirmed though. That's just something that I've kind of noticed. I haven't tested it enough to really say for sure. Taiwan and Global are intertwined. They usually get the same stuff. Alright, I'm trying to focus a little bit more on what I'm doing, sorry. Because this is getting down to the harder part of the fight. Like, the lower hit points he gets, the more you just want to kind of like end the fight, and you start making mistakes that way. You just got to keep doing what you've been doing all fight, and eventually he'll go down. The biggest thing is to keep your resistances above 5 at all times, or above 3 at all times, and just keep healing yourself. Taiwan and Global usually always get the same stuff, man. I haven't heard of any case where they haven't. Which is one of the reasons why people stay up so late to watch the freaking Taiwanese stream. Because they're trying to get ahead. Well, get an advance notice as to what's going on. As far as are you talking about the new cards, or are you trying to get like general advice on a setup for Combat Mage? Because I'm not really sure what you're asking for there. Another thing you want to make sure you want to do is make sure you don't do any drives during his break unless you absolutely have to. And that's a scary combo right there. That's a good thing that I had water orbs up and available, so that way he didn't stab me twice. Basically, you need to be able to live through his karma and 2 stabs. Alright, take it easy, Lord. Thanks for stopping by, man. what are we doing here? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're asking me, man. Are you trying to get a good single player setup? Because I have a deck building guide on my videos. Like, you just got to kind of look for it. And it's a good general guide for deck building and things for single player. If you're looking for multiplayer suggestions for 3-star fights, I can give those to you. Basically, what you want to do is make sure that you keep your orb cost as low as possible. Try not to bring too many multi buff spells right now because they're just too expensive at the moment. Unless you have like Heartful Egg, which I'm assuming you don't, because if you did, then more than likely you would not be asking that question. 3-star so for 3-star fights, my setup of choice is to use Curse, which just came out, so you should be able to get it now. It's not an early release card anymore. I use Curse in conjunction with Fat Chocobo, Haste, either Ghetto Haste or Ghetto Haste being the farmable haste in Chapter 3, the Pure Wing card, or Hermes, and then Moogle. Make sure you always take Moogle to 3-star fights. The extra damage that you give to the party with Moogle is insane. You always want to have that, and if you don't, then you're going to have a lot of problems. There's the Karma. That's what you always got to watch out for. That Karma really hurts. You want to make sure you always have Curse up when you go to break in. Because if you don't, he will kill you. So once I get this fight done, I'm going to go to the Japanese server and show you guys a couple of different things that are coming out in December for the global version. That way you guys kind of have a heads up as to and you kind of have a visual representation of everything that's going on, and hopefully you can have a better understanding of it, so that way you can plan for it if needed. With 5-star being a thing next month, shoot. I didn't see all of that. I apologize. Oh, Brain Comet being a 3-star in multiplayer? Yes, there's still a reason for it. Stuck at 92, can't get past that. Sorry, man, I apologize. So the weaken effect is still a very strong effect, guys. It adds a lot of damage to the party, and as a result, Comet is still going to be fairly useful. Oh, I hope I don't die here. Alright, I gotta get my hit points back up, like, now. As a dancer, what floor did I find the easiest? To be totally honest with you, there are no easy floors. Every floor is a challenge. This one is still a challenge, even though it's one of the easier floors because it had all water bosses and everything. I'm going to wait till next turn to use my ultimate. Hopefully he doesn't debrave me this turn. Okay, that's good. I'm going to get my resistances back up and then ulti him. Drive hard orbs. Alright, cool. He did evaporate water. That's going to allow me to get caught up a little bit, because I'm a little behind right now. Down towards the end of the fight is when it gets really hard, guys. You start running out of orbs. You start running out of options. And as a result, it can be fairly challenging. Okay, so I broke him. Got to make sure I have curse up in case he does his thing. Hopefully, nope, he didn't evaporate water. Okay. I gotta apologize to you guys. I'm not really paying attention to the comments too much. I'm getting towards the end of this fight, and I'm kind of in a point where I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, so basically the only thing that 4-wall does for you on this fight is an accelerator. I mentioned that previously, but I'll say it again. It's just an accelerator to make this thing go faster. It's not 100% needed. Because as you can see, I'm pretty close to getting this done. And I don't have 4-wall. A lot of this is drives. I mean, you just basically driving to charge your ultimate. Okay, so multiplayer for that one, I believe, is Final Fantasy 15 came out. That's one of the reasons why I think it's kind of dead. Another reason is because for whatever reason, there's no good attackers for Shiva. Like even a mage, as a mage, you struggle. Um, Thank you. I appreciate that, Josh. Even as a mage, you really struggle to do damage. And mage is the best version of, like, the best damage dealer for Shiva. You know, people are starting to bring, you know, extra white mage to get the fight done faster because mages are choking so hard. We really need a really good fire attacker into the game, and we don't have one right now. I really hate saying that white mage is like the best DPS for Shiva, but it's true. It kind of sucks, actually. I don't like it, but it is what it is. All right, so this fight should be done, barring any like major holy fuck mistakes, and I don't plan on making any. So, this should be the end of it right here. There we go. You're not that late, Chris. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Alright, so that's kill 102, I believe. I have a little bit of a buffer in between me and the rest of the top 500 now. I think the next fight is the dragon fight, the shadow dragon fight. So basically, I'm in like full save mode right now. I'm probably not gonna spend much of anything this month. I don't really plan on going after the Dissident Mage since it's just a slight upgrade to Black Mage. I already have Black Mage at 8 panels. Alright, so just by doing that one floor, I have moved up almost 100 spots. Are you kidding me? And I'm not sure if it will. I'm not even sure if 102 will get us there. Here's the thing, like, all right, so the high score is 7.8 at 100, and I have 7.2, so I'm going to be below the threshold if I stop right now. But I am... I'm not going to be doing 3 stars just yet. I don't know what I'm going to be doing exactly. Give me... what I want to do now is I want to go to the Japanese server and show you guys... some of this stuff. Let's see. See if I can get there. So I want to show you what's coming out for December and kind of give you like a preview because the Taiwanese stream can be a little confusing and you can't understand anything they're saying anyways. So like, I'll do the explaining for them. Alright, so there's a lot to cover here. Like, I want to show you guys fractals as well, but the problem is, like, there's going to be a language barrier there. I'm going to have to interpret it for you. So, augmentations, guys. Take a look at what it takes to get a 5-star card. I have on the Japanese side right now. This is a Force card right here. It's Dark Force. And this is what you need to be able to get Dark Force, okay? There's these little idol looking things that you can get in chests, and they are also dropped in the lagoon area. These are specific drops that you get in the lagoon area. They only drop in the lagoon area, and they're just basically 3-star versions of the 4-star versions of the cards. These little guys are drops in the Kakatar area, the new the new Gigantar area that's coming out. They also drop in friend summons. So the friend summon is going to change to include these guys. So as a result, I hope you guys have been saving up your friends tickets, because they're going to be useful once this area comes out. If you haven't been saving up your friends tickets, start doing so now. That way you can at least do 3 or 4 summons to help you get some of these under your belt initially. So it's going to require 2 4-star mats and a 3-star mat, and it's going to require 2 of the little guys right there, and that's going to be for a force card. Okay. Let's see, where's my... Okay, so this is Knights of the Round right here. And to get Knights of the Round to 5 stars, you need light and 2 dark. Okay. Yes, the Gigantar area does cost tablets. It costs 3 tablets, just like the other area. It's fairly cheap. I did a run on it and posted a video on that. You can watch my run through on that. I don't think I'm going to do one for the stream. You can watch that on the video. But that was what I missed in the video. Is so you're going to notice going from 3 to 4 stars. It's still grow stars. You need grow stars to go from 3 to 4 stars. But from 4 stars to 5 stars, it's these things. And you don't need grow stars anymore. This is all farmable inside the game. So what I want to do now is I have enough Magicite saved up to where I can revive myself a couple of times. So I'm going to go beat my head against the wall to show you guys just how difficult these 60 stamina nodes can be. Now, I don't know if difficult, slightly easier. Here's the area right here. So it's going to show up purple on your menu, and it's going to be just below the Ring of Braves when it finally does show up. And there's elements for every day. Today is the light day. Tomorrow is wind. Okay, should I 4-star Moogle and all those cards? No. I don't recommend you 4-starring any of the support cards right now, other than the Force cards and Hermes, and maybe Fat Joe. Like, those are the only cards that I recommend that you get to 4 stars. Now, my situation is a little different. I did some 4-star card summons, and I pulled some of the 4-star support cards as a result of that. So anyways, again, today is light day. So when you go in here, what you're going to notice is the first node is 25 stamina. That's the easiest node. The drop rate for the 4-star cards, which is what you need to get to 5 stars, is very low in that area. It's something around like 10 to 20%. The drop rate is slightly higher in the second node, which is the 40 stamina node. The 40 stamina node has somewhere between a 40 to 60% drop rate for the 4-star cards that I showed you previously. So it's pretty low, and you need 2 to 3 of them to finish a card. So you're going to need a lot of them. And then once you get this done, you have to go actually farm the ability that you want to. So like, you have a lot of farming to do. If you want to plan ahead, you can start farming some of these cards. Like, think about the cards that you want to get to 5, get ability level 9 and 10 done right away. So those are some tips and suggestions that I have for you in the next couple of weeks. So this is the 60 stamina node. It's the hardest node, and it also has the greatest success of dropping the 4-star cards. Than that, it's like a 65 to 75% drop rate. But as you're gonna notice, these fights are stupid hard. So I'm gonna cast this buff that I just cast on myself is called Ranger Trance, and basically what it does is it increases the stats of the Ranger job class, any of the Ranger job classes by I think it's like 30%, 33%, something like that. Alright, I'll show you guys here in just a second what I'm talking about. Alright, so get Hermes up. So this is a little bit easier because the cards are kind of stronger than they were before. But you're gonna see it here in just a second. This guy hits like a damn truck. So what I'm using is a Wind AoE card for Ranger, and yeah, there it is. So thankfully I have some Phoenix Downs here. Yeah, my internet is kind of poor. I apologize, guys. It's something that I'm trying to get fixed, but there's not a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. Oh, I already had Trance up, damn it. Alright, so this is a light boss, so Bicorn is basically useless, so I'm going to get rid of that, drive light. And then we're going to start getting into him here. We got to get him down pretty quickly, otherwise it's going to be pretty difficult. Let me move this so I can do a job change. So I have a support set up on this with Heartful Egg to try and kind of help. To help me get hard orbs and to get some of my support spells up that I need to finish the fight. I'm going to die again. So yeah, keep in mind this job has 8-star defense, guys. It's one of the best jobs in the game at the moment. And I'm struggling big time. Like, big time. I need to get some of these support cards up, like, big time. Alright, I'm gonna save my hard R's for right now. Wait till next turn. See what he does. I'll cast Regen on myself. I'm gonna set up for a job change here in just a second. If I can get some hard orbs. Oh, here we go. I'm about to die. Oh, nope. Alright, here we go. And now I can job change. Hit him. Nope, dead. Alright. All in the name of science, guys. How many times have I died so far? These 60 stamina nodes are no joke, guys. This is just, I'm trying to demonstrate how hard they are for you. So that way you kind of get an understanding and an idea. And again, this is with an advanced job, guys. This isn't with, this job makes everything that we have in the game right now look like complete dog shit. Like, it's a very, very good job. And I'm still having a lot of problems. Like, this job is basically like black mage, samurai, and assassin, like all rolled up into one. And like meshed together, and then given the defense of like 2 knights. Like, and and I still can't do it, man. Now, granted my cards are complete shit, so take it with a grain of salt, I guess. But anyways, let's see. So this is what I was talking about, guys. That's what just dropped for me, was this. This is the material that you need. This is the 4-star augmentation material. There's 3-star versions, there's 2-star versions, and there's 4-star versions as well. I don't even know what the 2-star versions do. These are used for something, but I don't know what they are. Hopefully I'm not lagging too bad at the moment. Okay, so again, these are the 4-star versions of the cards that I'm putting into the bank right now. Let me show you that augmentation one more time, in case you missed it. So this is what I'm talking about. There's light versions, there's dark versions, there's one for Earth, there's all kinds of different versions. But this is what you need to augment a card to 5 stars. The silly requirements are not all going to be there. Like, we don't have to finish our seeds and we don't have to finish our levels. We're just going to be able to do this straight out. Like, I understand there's not going to be any light and dark initially, but this is what the map looks like when it's all done. I think what's going to happen is, like, this top area is going to be cut off at first. So the top 3 areas up here, the metal cacatars, so in case you didn't know, this node right here, I believe, is used for experience and to level up your cards and things. It's open on Mobius days and on Sundays. And there's some special thing that you can do there. I forget what it was. But anyways, yeah, so it's just going to be this island, this little water island down here, probably this earth island, and then this tree island right here. And those are probably the 4 areas that we're going to have initially. And then they'll expand it later to include the light area and the dark area, as well as the special cactuar area up there. I don't know exactly what that one's for. I haven't done it yet. So anyways, guys, this is the islands. Oh, all right. So when you augment your cards, you're gonna have ability level 9 and ability level 10 unlocked, right? So think about what cards that you want to get up to 5 stars, like right away, and go farm for their abilities throughout the game. What's up, Snowy? How's it going, man? Appreciate you stopping by. So go farm their abilities so that way you can fuse them together and get ability level 9 and 10 done right away, right? Because otherwise, what's the point of going to 5 stars outside of the reduced orb cost that you're probably going to get for going to 5 stars on most attack spells are going to get a reduced orb cost. So, for example, okay, if you wanted to upgrade Bayako, right? Go farm Ice Fang materials and fuse them together, and then like be ready to augment Bayako. You know, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so the next thing I want to kind of show you is the fractals. Okay, so for those people who do not have Black Mage, Mystic Sage is going to be worth it. Also, keep in mind that when light and dark elements come out, the Mystic Sage is going to be a dual element class, meaning it's going to have 2 element sets. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So if I go to my decks, alright, so the Mythic Sage is not a garbage class, but it's not worth it if you already have Black Mage. Like, if you don't have Black Mage, then it's worth getting. But if you already have Black Mage, then don't bother with it. Wait for... The reason I say don't bother with it mostly is not because the class is bad, but because the classes that are coming out next month are so much better that you don't want to waste your resources. You want to try and get stuff done next month. But let me show you what I'm talking about with these multi-element classes. Okay, so if I go into select a class, right? Let's see, where was it? I know this is a class that has 2 different element sets. I forgot how to switch it though. Oh, here we go. I think it's in the... Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about right here. Alright, as you notice, at the top of the screen, there's one version of the job that has the light and dark elements attached to it, and then there's another version of the job that does not, right? And if you go to switch between the jobs, right, you're going to notice that there's different elements here, okay? One has water. One has water, one has wind, one has earth. The other one light, dark, and water. And these are 2 different element setups that you can choose from when you go to do your job, okay? And that's kind of like how you adjust your jobs. So I can turn on the light and dark elements, and then that'll disable my wind and earth cards, or I can, turn it back. So that's how you do that. But anyways, Mythic Sage is going to be one of these jobs that's going to have 2 different setups like this. And it's going to have access to the light element, I believe. So it'll be a good light element attacker moving into the future until we get a better one. Mythic Sage is also one of the better attackers in the game until we get Magin. And then once Magin comes out, Magin is just like stupid. It's ridiculous. It's an amazing job. So anyways, oh, in case you guys want to see Cloud, I'll show you Cloud real fast. I need to kind of make a setup for him anyways. What's up with the lag, man? Come on now. I need to kind of do it, man. So this is Cloud right here. There's a special sword that you can get with the new event that's out that has some decent abilities. I don't know exactly what it does. So I'm going to have to look at that. But this is Cloud's sword right here. So again, Cloud is a multi-purpose job. He has access to 2 totally different element sets. I don't have any dark cards that are usable right now for him, so I'm going to just leave him alone. And he can use ranger cards as well, so keep that in mind. So what I'm going to do is set him up with a ranger set that I have. Hermes. And then we're going to go play after this. No, you got between the element sets mid-battle. That has to be preset before the battle. Sure, I have her maxed out. Let's have some fun with her. Why not? So, Cloud is a primary Earth job. In case you guys didn't know, he's an Earth attacker. It's even further pronounced in his Hall of Fame version. Job swaps come during 4.1, Chapter 4.1. So it'll be after Chapter 3.2 when we get job swaps. Let me set him up with a sub job as well. Just to have some different options available. Alright, I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing, to be totally honest with you. But hey, we're having fun with it, so fuck it. I'll tell you what I'll do. I don't want to do any more of those nodes because they're stupid expensive. So I'm gonna go into the story mode because I need to finish this on the Japanese side, and we'll play around in the story mode a little bit. Let's see, those are all the hard mode versions. There's Chapter 4. So I've already finished the prequel to Chapter 4. I think there's 3 parts to Chapter 4. There's like a prequel, then there's like Chapter 4.1, and then there's Chapter 4.2, and then there's like, you know, and then Chapter 5 comes after. But I need to get this done, so let's have some fun in here with Cloud. Show you guys Cloud. This is not the Hall of Fame version, by the way. I do not have it yet. Hall of Fame doesn't come until after Chapter 5.2. So I have to clear up to that to be able to unlock Cloud's Hall of Fame. From what I understand, a lot of people have already unlocked his Hall of Fame, and it's not terribly difficult to get, so that's good. the reason why I'm kind of showing off Cloud a little bit here is because I really do feel strongly that Cloud is probably coming in January. I'm almost positive he's coming in January. If he does not come in January, it's 100% going to be in February. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm showing him to you guys. I have not used Titus yet. I'm going to be able to buy Titus at midnight tonight or shortly thereafter. So that's when I plan on getting him. I'm waiting on basically what I do is every month I keep an allowance for myself so that way I don't spend too much by using my cell phone bill to make purchases on and that kind of gives myself a hard cap. So that way I don't spend too much. Well, this is just kind of shitty. Anyways, so this is what Dark looks like when you play as it. You can drive it. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff with it. And I have an opportunity to show you Cloud's ultimate, so hey, let's have some fun. Fuck it. I broke that guy. There you go. That's Cloud. He's pretty freaking awesome. In terms of like Japanese power and stuff like that, he's actually hella weak. But in terms of power level for the global version when he comes out and stuff, he'll be pretty strong. Especially as an earth attacker. And the ability to use ranger cards is very good. For those of you who level Dancer and stuff, he'll fit very well into what you're trying to do. Alright, so basically I kind of want to like drive my light and dark and keep my water for right now, so that way I can job swap right now and hit them with the main target AoE. So this is kind of like the advantages of using job swaps, guys. You have access to multiple elements. You can do all kinds of different various setups and things. I missed those last comments, guys. I apologize. I'll get to that in just a second. Alright, so this is all spoilers. I don't want to spoil anything for you, so I'm going to fast forward through it. In case you guys didn't notice, or in case you didn't know that, I think there was a question about ranger cards and critical things or something like that. So, if Ranger's crit is their crit buff stronger than mage cards? No, it's not. In terms of overall DPS and stuff, I don't know. I think it's probably a wash. But for burst and things and just overall usefulness and stuff, the mage cards are just better. The ranger cards are really good at... Here, let me... Alright, let's have some more fun, guys. Ultimate time. Whee! Pretty nasty. So what was I saying? The Ranger cards are more AoE focused cards, guys. So my Prince job is obviously stronger than Cloud. In case you guys haven't noticed, I just healed him. Why did I do that? Oh, I know I did that, so I can do this. Let's have some fun. Ultimate time. Cloud is similar to a samurai. He's like samurai with elemental bonuses, so he's like better. But yeah, he's like Samurai 2.0 basically, is what he ends up being. Okay, princess. We all know you're just trying to push me to go kill shit, so that way you can keep your perpetual circle of whatever jerk thing going. So it turns out that this is like the first version of Cloud. If you've played Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy 7 game, you know that like Cloud doesn't really kind of come into his own until later in the game, and like he has like two versions of himself. Basically, is like his like lesser younger version, and then like his slightly more grown up version. And the new job that came in the Japanese server was actually a skin, and you can wear it on any warrior class job, and it turns that warrior class job into Cloud. So it's pretty cool. So that's something to kind of like look forward to in the very, very distant future. These main target AoE spells are kind of hard to use. They're not very efficient. But whatever, we're gonna make them work. Especially because I don't have them. Especially because I don't have damage cap unlocked on them just yet, which is one of the reasons why I'm using them. Alright, so I'm going to stop after this level because I feel like I'm getting a little bit distracted and carried away. I just got Cloud, so I'm kind of like having some fun with him. I apologize, guys. Nice! Tower level 100 with Spellmaster is pretty good, man. Black Mage is a very strong job right now. for the tower event. It's very underrated. If you have the right cards, like, you can make it work, but I don't have the right cards right now. Yeah, Cockatrice is a pain in the butt. Anyways, main target focus AoE cards are pretty freaking good. Yeah, I did hit a wall at 99. I got past it. I'm still in the top 500 right now. I have 102 kills at the moment. I just did the 102nd kill earlier on the stream, and showed everybody the 102nd kill. Yeah, the auto attack build. But anyways, that's enough. That's enough with Cloud. You guys kind of see Cloud and see what he does. You've seen his ultimate a couple of times. So let me show you the fractals. I got distracted. I wanted to show this to you guys. So what you can do is you can go into a card right here, and you can see how, okay, there's the abilities. If you notice right here, the abilities, okay, and I'm 0-4 on the abilities, and then the next one over is the fractals. And that's a passive that you can add to the card to give it an extra passive. So what we're going to do is we're going to fuse it with a fractal that I have somewhere. Hopefully I have one that I can use. Screw it. Let's do a light fractal, see what happens. Alright, so, and then the card's going to get an extra passive based off of what type of fractal that I used on it. I have no idea what the hell that says. So we're going to translate it. Google Translate. You can basically you can put a screenshot into Google Translate, and then it'll translate everything on the screenshot, and then you can kind of highlight it. Oh, and it'll tell you what it is. Rainbow element appearance plus 1%. That's what we just got. So now this card will give me a chance at getting rainbow orbs. So that's pretty cool. Pretty useful. I'll keep it like that for right now. I'll probably change it here. But as you notice right here, there's the main passive on the card, the secondary passive, and then the fractal passive that we just added, which was the rainbow orb chance up. So you can customize this, and you can do this as many times as you want. Like if I wanted to go do another fusion on it, I could, and it's fine. And it would give a new passive, but I'm not going to go ahead. I'm not going to do that right now. So that's fractals, guys. It's pretty cool. It's a good way to customize your cards and give you some extra abilities that are kind of nifty. Some of them are very powerful. Others are kind of lackluster. You just got to play around with it until you get what you want. It's going to require a lot of farming, but you're going to have a lot of farming to do anyways, because you got to get your cards to 5-star. So anyways, I'm pretty sure that's everything I wanted to show you on the Japanese server. Let's go do a couple of multiplayers real fast, and then I'm going to probably end the stream after that. So, for those of you who still hasn't broke 101 yet, so I should be fairly safe, because it hasn't moved much at all today. I think most people are pretty much done with trying to push in the tower. The thing to me is that people are finding success with Aerith and Tifa on Scholar. Yeah, this is my build, my Dancer auto attack build. With I used Curse with 2 poo-poos, and I used Fat Chocobo. And that's pretty much that's the gist of it, basically. Just auto attack spam. Again, you don't need 4-wall. 4-wall is just an accelerator, guys. It just makes the fight go faster. That's all it does. It does literally nothing else for you. If you have the assassin weapon equipped, you're going to get your ultimate enough to where you don't have to worry about. So anyways, let's go do a little bit of multiplayer real fast. See if we can find a group. If we can't find a group, we'll try and do a stream group. Put something together. Just as a reminder, guys, I did turn on donations to the stream. If you want to contribute to the stream, or you want to see something in particular, you know, helping out, help me to create more content for you guys. I just kind of want to plug that real fast. I'm not gonna like sit here and like advertise it stupid heavily and put it in your face a lot, but you know, if you ever feel like you want to support the stream, or you want to support the channel, then all of the proceeds that I get from the channel will be used directly to Mobius. None of the money I'll be using for personal gain. All right. This is a farming setup that I use for 2 stars to get water seeds. You can do cheesy stuff like this on Assassin, and it works because Assassin breaks so hard right now that you don't need anything. I think I want to try and maybe possibly play Defender. Let's see if we can find a group. I don't know if we're going to be able to. I don't know how I feel about a Titus attacker. And this support looks pretty bad. But alright, in the name of science, let's do it, man. Screw it. Play some mage. Chris, I'll probably hit you up after the stream and play with you personally. Just for the sake of time and to keep the stream flowing, I'm just gonna kind of, I'm just gonna pug it. If you have any questions about multiplayer, feel free to ask while I'm doing it. I think somebody had requested that I do a couple of multiplayer fights so that they could see them. Speaking, the attacker should not be auto-attacking much, except for when there's like distinct opportunities and, you know, the party is just not helping out with orb generation. So, the reason why I'm attacking the boss here, a lot of people are probably shaking their heads like, Moto, why are you attacking the boss? It's an AoE spell, so it doesn't matter who I hit. So that's a Shura, in case you guys didn't know. It's the AoE break defense down card that has the insane break power. It breaks everything in two turns. Guardian B's already broke. Let's see who they want to go after first. They want to go after Guard B first. So that's fine. I'm just going to drive my window orbs. Hope you guys are enjoying the music. In case you're wondering what that little Chrome button is on my screen, that's the music. I have it playing through YouTube instead of using Pandora. I find that it's easier to control my selection of music on YouTube. And there's not as many commercials, which is the main reason why I like it. Alright, so it doesn't really matter which Guardian you kill first. Guardian B is probably the better option because he tends to cast a lot of buffs that are very good. And because everybody has high resistances, like pretty much everybody in this group has at least 45% water resistance. And as a result, you just don't take a lot of damage from Guardian A. So Guardian B has the potential to hurt you the most, so he's probably the better idea to take down first. But if you take that said, if you take down Guardian A first, it's not gonna kill you. Like, there's basically no way you can lose this fight. Like, it's pretty easy. So this is one thing that kind of ticks me off about defenders who carry attack cards. Like, you can do your attacks, that's fine, okay? But make sure you do your 3 auto attacks. I guess 2 is going to be enough because it'll give me 6 orbs on a... So, I mean, that's fine. But on an unbroken enemy, make sure you do your three attacks at all times. It's very important. This guy doesn't have haste. I just don't realize that. Oh yeah. Okay, now we have haste. He put Fat Chocobo up first, which is kind of why I was a little confused. I think 2 should be enough to kill him, so I'm gonna go with 2. Ah. Dude, I have gotten so... You guys, like... You have no idea how much shit I took for my 4-wall position. Like... And that's the thing, like... If you guys knew exactly what I was trying to do there, like I don't think I would have gotten as much shit if people would have tried to understand my position, but... Nobody even gave it an attempt. No. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about Shiva. I'm not talking about Tower. Tower is totally. That's a whole different ball game. There's nobody. I don't have a poo-poo giving me any resistance here. There's no poo-poo. Now we have passive abilities that give us resistances. I'm pretty sure the Ranger will be able to break here. He's got... Oh, wow, he didn't do it. Ow. That sucks. Oh, well. We'll still be able to kill the Guardian. That really sucks, though, man. Okay, go Ranger, go. Do right now. Mages have 45%. Assassin has 45%. I believe White Mage has like 30 or 45%. Dancer has 20%. Knight has 20 or 30% water resistance. There's a lot. There's like a lot of classes that have it. Let me know if you guys can't hear the music or it's too obnoxious or what's going on with that. Yeah, there's just a ton of classes that have water resistance right now. I think Samurai is like one of the few ones that actually doesn't. Samurai has 45% earth resistance, which is going to make it good for whenever we get some sort of hard earth opponent again. Which I don't think will be for a while because that's kind of what they started the game off with, like really hard earth opponent. Awesome. That guy's dead. Good job, sir. Very good job, sir. So I need to try and get my ultimate before we kill Shiva, because if I don't, then this is going to suck. Because I need my ultimate to give me faith. The mage does not have faith. The white mage does not have faith. Which pisses me off. And this guy's going to break early like an idiot. Oh my god, please don't. Alright, for 3-star fights that are where your damage is chugging, like you're having a hard time really killing things, right? And you don't have a lot of damage, okay? You want to make sure you set up for 2-turn break. You're gonna have a multi break fight. As a general rule of thumb, I like to use my ultimate first, but I don't think I have enough like juice to be able to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and use it last here to help me drive orbs. So that way I can kind of be ready for the rest of the fight, because this is not going to end right here, I don't think. If it does, I'll be shocked. I probably should have let the Scholar ultimate first, but whatever. We'll chalk that up as a minor mistake. So yeah, if that would have been a 2-turn break, like this fight would be over. But because he broke early, we have to do another another round of breaks, which is just prolonging the fight. This time I have Faith up, so I only need 2 to clear his orange bar. The problem is the people in my party don't know that. Either that or they do and they just don't care. Yeah, that's the power of a 4-star break defense down card, guys. That's why this card is so freaking good. White Mage just gonna ultimate here to try and get the party back up. This is like one of the very few uses of a White Mage ultimate. This is kind of why I like Dancers better in multiplayer, because a Dancer probably could have like helped break there, and we may have broken this turn if a Dancer with a Dancer ultimate. You know what I mean? That's why I'm excited about Priest, because Priest is like Dancer Ultimate 2.0. Like, it's a Dancer Ultimate that actually does damage. Like, it's crazy. It's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, so I have max orbs here. I have my hard orbs. There's no reason to spend anything. Next turn I'll be able to reapply Flame Force, so spending orbs next turn. So to conserve actions, I'm just not going to spend anything this turn. I didn't quite get that question. I apologize. See if this guy's gonna like try to break or what he's doing. Alright, I'm just fuck it. Like, I'm trying for these guys as much as possible, but like there's only so much you can do. Alright, break it, dude, so that way I can kill it. Alright, so something that you may have noticed, I didn't fire last turn with Flame Force. And as a result, this turn I'm able to do like a full round of like attacks on him. So he's pretty much dead. There's like no way he's going to live through this. But yeah, mages without faith suck. Just remember that, guys. Mages need help. They need faith. So if you're a white mage, bring faith. If you're a play support, bring faith. That's the moral of the story right there. Anyways, that's a 3-star Shiva fight, guys. If you want any more specific pointers about this, I can make a couple of videos. Just drop a comment. If you're having problems in 3 stars, let me know. And I'll do what I can to help you out. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream right here. Been going for a couple hours now. You guys stopping by. Thanks for the stream. If you want to drop a donation, feel free. And I'll see you guys next time.